Kimora Lee Simmons. You guys know that it all comes back down to the money. No matter what it is that we do in this lifetime, it all comes back down to the moolah, baby. Young moolah, baby. It all comes back down to the money. And if it comes back down to the money, we talking about who was largely heralded, not for his sexual conquests, because there's allegations that the reason that he ran overseas into a country that he couldn't be deported from was he was out here messing with people that he shouldn't have been messing with, but that is alleged. We can't prove it. He hasn't been charged. We know nothing about that. We know that he met Kimora Lee Simmons when she was very, 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 very young. But now she's very, 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 very old. And this old, very, 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 very old woman is out here throwing his business in the streets. And one of the things that she allegedly said, based off of what you guys were sending me, because I have not watched the video yet, she says that Russ is out here dusty. And it don't matter how that he started Def Jam Records and he sold y'all Rush cards and he was out here with Fat Farm and Baby Fat and all of this other type of stuff. She said Russ is out here dusty. Even though she got with him when she was very, 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 very young. And now she's very, 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 very old. She said Russell Simmons is out here broke, allegedly. Make sure y'all hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. I want to go ahead and get into this very, 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 very old woman's perspective about what it is that she feels about her ex-husband and how they're now falling out. Make sure y'all hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's rock out.
His life too much, and so I stepped in there to help adopt and raise that. So you guys know my kids. My kids have worked at the UN. My kids are ambassadors of the world. My kids speak multiple languages. Like I said, my youngest daughter is the youngest kid to graduate in recent history from an Ivy League school. You know, I'm a little upset, so I know I'm probably rambling and leaving out parts and jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. Y'all can hang up. I love you. I know everybody's going to be calling me later. But you all know that for sure that my kids are not brainwashed. So I thought that was crazy that people actually started to believe that because I could see the messages and the comments and, oh, sorry. And sometimes people just want to have something to say, and I understand that too. So today, the whole topic, and I thought about people, all my friends in the industry and who I could call and what media people I could talk to about this and who do I go to talk about this. And I thought about this all the time, but I never really have, the right person, and it's never really come to me. So I just thought I'd turn on my thing here and say this. But
why do people feel compelled to always go live and dish all of their business whenever they're going through something in a relationship or they're going through something in their personal life? I never, ever understood that. Shout out to Aaron. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. Why don't y'all just put the phone down? Why do we have to know? What do you get out of it? What is it that you're trying to convince the world of? And how is this going to benefit you at all? Honestly, I'm always trying to figure out why do people, it's one thing to talk about like competing, content creation, you trying to create a drum up something for yourself so that you can get a bag as a result of it or whatever like that. I don't understand the logic behind just putting y'all business, what it is that y'all do out here in the streets. Lives, Instagram lives, y'all picking up y'all phone, y'all going live on TikTok, y'all going live on Instagram, y'all going live on Facebook. That is the devil. Please stop putting y'all business out here on the streets. It is dumb.
for someone to imply that my kids are brainwashed because they honored the job or the duty that their mom fulfills on a daily basis, 365 days of the year, 24/7, is crazy. No one's brainwashed. You guys can go and see, no one's delusional.
These people don't care anything about you in the chat, man. They don't care about y'all.
I love you. What are you doing? You are you trying to play in here with mom? Okay, but can I just do this
Shout
little
out to Jake
quick
Fever reading
interview
super
and then
chat
you
shortly.
can come right back?
Make sure y'all, and see, she turned the camera on them. Like, she hit the flip button in order to show this. This is all attention seeking, in my opinion. From what I see so far, it's all attention seeking. Shout out to Ray Brinson. I appreciate you. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly.
Can I? Okay. Only because I don't want just Okay, I love you. Okay, I love that.
Get your bad ass
Come
out
back,
of here.
okay?
Get out the room. I don't want to see this.
So let me just read my comments. Look at my crazy big movie screen, you guys. That's actually a movie screen. It's huge. It's like the big.
We not impressed with that screen. That is not a 100-inch TV. We not impressed by that. That is not something that is like super impressive. It doesn't cost a lot of money to do it. Come on, man. Let me see if I can get past this part so I can get to the good part.
Of our tech gadgets. But what was I saying? So you all know that my kids are not brainwashed. Those of you that know me here also know what kind of parent I am. I have been a parent pretty much all my life. I was a very young, probably too young bride.
We are getting back to the money. Allegedly, based off of what y'all telling me, and I actually want to go over something with regard to investing in restaurants right after this, because everything comes back down to the money. We use cultural norms in order to illustrate what it is that you should and shouldn't do from a financial perspective. But allegedly, she's saying that he broke. I want to get to the part. I don't know where it is in this live that she says whatever it is that she says about Russell Simmons.
So I had these kids very early.
Oh man, here come the crocodile tears. Yo, y'all know that I'm actually really a really good actor. If anybody that know any movie producers or whatever like that, if y'all want me to star in y'all latest movie, I got it, bro. I got it down. I'm way better than her. Why? Why?
And you guys know how much my family means to me, and you know how much my kids mean to me, and you guys know, all of you that know me absolutely know what kind of mother I am and what kind of family dynamic I have over here. I think it's very important for you all to know. If you look back in our history, I have always been the type of co-parent. You know, we were actually very famous for our co-parenting abilities and, you know, how we always put.
Rita, don't hate. Don't hate. You're such a hater. Rita is hating. Listen, I do acting skits at home all the time. That's what I do. I give my family, whenever we get together, I do acting skits. Why you hating?
What?
You know I'm a great actor.
Okay, yeah, you are.
When I give my acting skits, you, Greg, all of that, I am very, very good. I could switch in a heart of a dime. Are you gonna hate? You gonna hate again?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm listening to you.
All right, I'm gonna give a sample at the end of the show. I'm gonna give a sample of my acting chops. I'm gonna do my audition tape live right here.
Oh my gosh!
Don't oh my gosh me, get off my phone. Sick of this. I'm gonna show it. Listen, stick around to the end of the stream. I'm gonna show y'all my acting chops. I am going to give you a full-blown live stream switch up acting thing for all of the people that stick around at the end of the chat. Shout out to all of the super chats. I'm gonna read those shortly.
The good face forward and the good foot forward to the world. So you guys know that. If you pay attention to the time frame of things, you will see that some years ago, recently.
Did y'all not hit a like for the YouTube algorithm? This is the best show on the face of the fucking earth. Nobody can do what I do. Nobody can do what I do. This is the best thing on the face of the earth. I am the greatest live streamer, morning show. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications, and make sure you tap into the Patreon.
This ex in question brought a lawsuit against me and my family.
Ooh, juicy.
A completely frivolous lawsuit where he accused me of all kinds of crazy stuff, like embezzling, laundering, defrauding, all these things. Again, everybody that knows me knows that nothing could be like further from the truth.
We don't know you, ma'am. I have no clue of what it is that you're capable of. And so she's saying that they had a lawsuit saying that she was embezzling money, basically stealing money, laundering it, taking it, and doing whatever it is that she wanted to do. I wonder how much that was. I wonder how much it is.
Clearly, I'm sitting right here in my home, right? There's no, none of that. I didn't flee the country. I don't run. I don't have to hide from anybody. Ooh. I didn't commit any.
She's throwing shots low key because I think that what she's alleging or what she's hinting at is, I'm not the one leaving the country fleeing. I wonder who really out here leaving the country. Okay.
Atrocities that I need to answer for, here or in the next life, at the gates, wherever I'm going to get. I don't have to do that like some other people. So if you pay attention to, excuse me, I'm a little emotional, but I get like that. So do my kids. So sorry about that. But if you pay attention to when this lawsuit was launched, it's probably like a couple years ago, you'll notice that that's when all of these attacks started coming from my ex. You'll notice that that's when a barrage of crap started.
Can you sue somebody even though you flee in the country? Can you sue somebody still? I'm wondering if that's possible. I'm very, very curious about that.
Coming over here to us, you'll notice that the kids stopped kind of, over the past years, they stopped kind of seeing their dad as much. And also, again, I have 5 kids, so I've always been like, an open book.
It's a whole fucking starting lineup. Hey, I'll save my thoughts for a minute.
All my other kids consider, let me turn to the light.
Yo, other kids
to be,
she got 5 kids.
Considered him to be at one point in time like an uncle. We were all very close.
Azriel said he sued her
all
and
my
lost.
Baby dads, by the way. There's evidence of that. You can see them, on various far and few between events, but you can see them sometimes like on the red carpet, and you'll see one person with all the kids, right? We get along like a family, like friends, like whatever. So you'll notice that all of this
keep the phone steady.
Down talking and all of this stuff started to take a turn around these past couple of years, I think coinciding with that lawsuit. But I just want to come and say, and I never get into this. I usually let people go and rant and rave. It's funny, though, how this particular person in question, because I could go in on a few of them, one by one.
All right, let's
but it's
figure it
funny
out.
how this particular person, if you, again, go look back, you'll see on their page that they post all these pictures like we're together, like we're friends. They've even posted pictures and then said, like, I just got off the phone with my kids. They sent me this great picture. None of that's true. I like receipts. So, of course, I have text messages. I have messages from all my kids. You can go and...
Women can't wait to drop the receipts, drop the text messages. For who? For who? For the court of public opinion? She's saying that he fake, he finessing, he just acting like he really a good father and all of that. Here's a couple of different questions that I have, right? For both her and him. A, why are you on the live telling a bunch of people that you don't even know, a bunch of your business that don't care anything about you, that's just going to react to it like me? Nobody was checking for her. Nobody was tripping about her. Nobody was having a conversation about her. But she felt compelled to go on a live and then air out all of their dirty laundry. I think that there's some truth in what she's saying. I'm not going to completely discount it. But why would you do that, A? B, here's my other question. Why is Russell Simmons visible? Does he have a show coming out? Does he got a new record label? Why are these people, because I never understand why people are participating on social media to the extent that they're participating when it doesn't serve a purpose for them to either be able to get a bigger bag or make more money or market a particular product. I never understood that. Why is Russell Simmons, as an alleged retired record executive, no longer doing a rush card guy, on social media talking about stuff that's not relevant to anything with regard to the business or marketing himself more effectively? And why is she on here airing a dirty laundry? I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. But let me go ahead and see if I can get to the good stuff.
See, I think the bottom line, like probably the breaking point for all of this was over the past many months when their dad just sort of cut them off. He was contributing a little bit of cash to their like monthly, college spending, not much, a couple $100 probably, maybe $500, maybe a little more. Again, all these things can be, proven with receipts. I love receipts, so folks can always go and get receipts.
She said he was only given a few $100, and today Ivy League education and today's spending account, she was giving him a couple $100. Yeah, these kids are grown, so that's one thing. But he was giving them a couple $100. Okay.
Show over the years. And so one day he just kind of cut the kids off. There was no more money coming in, no more like allowance.
You got to cut off the faucet eventually.
Did that just to double up the expenses on me, which is no problem. I stepped up, I did it. But when he did this, it was around just before finals and graduation. It was some months ago, just before finals and graduation. And he did it without telling the kids or talking to the kids or anything.
How long am I supposed to keep the faucet on?
He did an interview with, I heard some clips from an interview with this young man. I don't know, but I see him a lot. I think his name is Academic or DJ Academic. Oh, happy Juneteenth, you guys. We're doing all this on Juneteenth. Come on, let it go. Let it out.
Oh, Jesus.
So I saw in that clip that was some months ago, too. You can go and reference it and find it, where he told this guy, he was on and on about this guy, and I think it was about old school hip-hop heads and how you should honor them, which I believe you should. But he was saying to the guy, like, I'm so rich, I got this and I got that, and I'm this and that. None of that could be further from the truth. He has turned around, and then again, I have records and evidence of this where he's told the kids in writing, we have it, text messages, I'm broke, I this, I that, I can't, go get it from your mom. Now, meanwhile, I have been financially carrying this person probably for the last at least 10 years, myself and my ex-husband.
Listen to what she's saying. If you're telling me that she's just lying inherently, I don't think that it's a lie. If I got to use my context clues, I don't think that it may be some truth to it. It may be some lies in it. He may have some money that he just don't want her to get access to, or you want to present himself as broke. But this is Russell Simmons, y'all. He's supposed to be rich, right? She said, listen, her and her ex-husband been carrying this dude for some years now. She said her and her ex-husband been carrying this dude for some years now. Listen, stop going on Google to go based off of what it is that y'all think. Y'all don't know. You don't know what she worth. You don't know what he worth. Y'all don't know what their assets are. You have no clue of what's in their bank account. The only person that posts what's in their bank account and their brokerage account and what it is that they're making every month is me. I don't see nobody else posting it. Who else posting how much they make? Like all of the receipts, what they make from their regular job, their W-2s and everything. Y'all don't know what these people is making. Y'all have no clue. Google said based off of what? Who wrote it? That is not an accurate depiction of what people got or whatever, so on and so forth. She said, listen, me and my ex-husband been carrying this dude financially for a long time now. That's what she said. I'm just going based off of what it is she said.
Again, this is all proven with receipts. So if whatever, somebody doesn't like what I'm saying, we can talk about it. We can come. We can open up our receipts. I love it. I love receipts. But I've taken care of this person to the tune of many, many, many millions of dollars to help with their bills, their overhead, their companies that they run into the ground, their unsuccessful bids, all of their stuff. I don't necessarily speak for my kids, but I think I could take probably a good shot at it. They're sleeping right now because it's not even 8:30 in the morning.
She basically just said he broke. I mean, that's what she's saying. She's saying that he's broke. She says he's been carrying him for a long time, even after they got divorced, and he broke. Now, I don't have an opinion one way or another because I can't justify or substantiate whether or not it's true or not. We don't even know if she might be telling the truth, but then he might be presenting it as though he's broke so that he ain't got to get finessed out of more money or she ain't checking in his pockets. He might have played it that way. I have no idea. I have no clue. All I know is when people get scorned, when people feel a certain type of way, or when the well starts to run dry, people get on the internet and they start telling whatever it is that they think that their truth is, okay?
But my two oldest girls, they're young women. They're young women of the world. I think that was very tough for them that their dad like kind of cut them off and cut off conversation and cut off.
They grown. Ain't they graduating from Harvard College? She just said that they graduated from an Ivy League school. They should be out there getting jobs and working and whatever. I don't understand what else you want from this man. Honestly, I mean, if we just being objective, what more do she want? Why do the kids have to continue to be supported and taken care of financially when they're grown and they're not even with him?
Helping them, and he's even said things to them like, why did you go to college? You shouldn't have gone to college. You wasted that money. You could have saved it. While I'm up here trying to hustle the kids over the finish line. That was crazy. It's just been so many things that kind of negate what I'm trying to do over here in my house. Again, like I live in Beverly Hills, California.
Ooh.
I go between New York and LA. People know how to find me. They know how to see me. I see people walking up and down the street all day, every day.
Hey, Rita, reach out to Kimora Lee. Let me know if we able to get in touch with her to possibly get an interview. I'm curious.
I'm just not going to tolerate this from someone who's not on the streets walking around every day. They are like, I don't know, apparently like hiding under a rock someplace far away in another country. Again, these girls are adults. They are young adults. I typically try to be very friendly and amicable with all my baby daddies, whatever.
Did she just say she tried to be amicable with all of her baby daddies? Hold on. Stop. Pause. Let me rewind that really quickly. Let me make sure I heard that correctly.
Try to be very friendly and amicable with all my baby daddies.
Asian women. Should I say this? Because I want to get an interview. Obviously, it's not just black women. Obviously, it's not just white women. Obviously, it's across the board. Asian women have the same ghetto tendencies as black women, as white women. They're all for the streets. All her baby daddies. David daddies. All her baby daddies. Interview you if you're up for it. Let me know how I can. Sent.
Whatever. But I think it comes a time when you guys have to ask yourself, why are these women, young women, not supportive or not really trying to hear that? Or what have they gone through? What have they seen?
She do got a lot of kids.
That they, that has turned them off or that has put...
Her son is black. Who was his daddy? Who was the son's daddy? Her son is black. Like black. Who was his daddy? Is his daddy that African man that give us free? Because wasn't she talking to him after she stopped talking to Russell Simmons? Is the son's, because the son, he is Dr. Umar Johnson black. Is the son's daddy give us free? Is that his father? Give us free. Amistad, yeah. Her son's father is Amistad because he black. Give us free. Give us free. Give us free. Give us free. That's what he was saying inside of the movie. I'm telling y'all, I am a great actor. Hollywood, holla at me, man. I can make the adjustment. I can truly play whatever it is that y'all want me to play. I'm up to all of us. I'm up for all of it. I can really cook out here in these Hollywood streets. Give us free.
A bad taste in their mouth. You know, we've seen a lot lately over the years. And I have literally stood by these people and this man all my life. And I just get so emotional when someone tries to attack my parenting or my family or my kids that have tried so hard.
Crying.
You know,
I hate
you can
crying.
see all the press that we've done, all the interviews that we've done. I mean, it's a community thing. These kids graduating from college, high school too. And all my friends, you know, I say the same thing. It's every person knows here that has had graduates. I graduated from college only just recently in the past 5 years. It's tough.
You said she graduated college?
You know, their
You just not went to college? Come on, girl. I ain't never going back to college. You can forget that. She talking about she graduated college within the last 5 years. That's for the birds. Anton from Anton Daniels, do not believe in going back to school once you go past a certain age and you're not ascending up the corporate ladder anymore. I don't believe in honorary degrees either. You can forget all of that.
Teenagers developing into young adults now. They have lived their
I am
whole
getting an
life
Oscar.
in the public eye, which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing, because it's good because you know my kids, you know my family.
All right.
You know, and so
all
I hope
right.
that.
All right. Enough running in the Victim Olympics. Kimora, come holla at me, baby girl. I can get you on the platform. Put a couple dollars in your pocket. Where them dollars at? You know what I'm saying? I'd love to get your story on Baby Fat. I see you still got it in your profile picture or on your profile on Instagram. I want to know what's happening out here in these streets. What's sales like? What's your life like? How is it that you was able to get multiple different dudes rocking out with you, your baby daddy and all of that? I'm curious. Holla at me, Kimora. We can go ahead and have that conversation. However, I will hold you accountable and say it is important for you to put the phone down, stop going live, and stop telling your business. It is not going to work out in your best interest.